Hello, good morning. I also got the cookies and cream Built bar. I'm an economist working in Washington, D.C.
The more we got to spend, my feelings growing.
I was thinking that way back when I thought I had it figured out. When I thought that I knew what to do and I didn't need you. I can't imagine if I stayed back. What would happen if I never found you? Those times were hard and all I did was resent you. Oh no, I don't want to go back.
Good morning and welcome to another work from home day in my life. My name is Selena. If you're new here, I'm an economist working in Washington, D.C. But I'm currently still working from home, and now I'm in my new home, my new apartment, living on my own. So if you haven't watched my moving series, I created a playlist for you all, so you can go and check that out after this. I also have my work from home vlogs in another playlist if you want to check that out. I create a bunch of lifestyle, productivity, and fitness journey vlogs. So if you're into that sort of thing and you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. So I haven't done one of these in a while because I was kind of caught up with moving and just the busyness of it all. And while I am still slowly going to be making updates to my apartment and sharing all of that with you, I'm also still working, and I felt like I want to share with you all what my work days look like at this time. So with that said, let's get into today's work day. But first, I wanted to show you all real quick my outfit of the day, of course. So today's work from home outfit of the day consists of a sweat set that I got at H&M while I was in LA. I love it. It's literally my favorite. And underneath I'm wearing the Girlfriend Collective sports bra and Spanx. Well, they're pretty much like biker shorts, but they're the shorter ones. I really love them. They're so comfy, so cute. And as you can see here, I also am wearing a knee brace because I kind of hurt my knee this morning just walking. It just happens to me. I have some knee problems, but it's okay. It's part of today's work outfit. And then of course I have my cozy slippers on because I'm working from home. I know, I love it. I actually want to buy more of these sweat sets. They're super comfy. But with that said, I'm gonna go sign into work and I'll check in with you all later.
I play back when it's over, the back when it's over, back when it's over. I want back when it's back when it's over. The way you touch my shoulder. I want back when it's over, the back when it's over. I try to walk straight, but I'm stumbling down.
So if you're new here, I'm an economist working in Washington, D.C. I work for the federal government. I don't work for a corporate or private company. My job is a little bit different than it might be if I worked for corporate America, but at the same time, there's a lot of similarities. Like we can still work overtime and we do a lot of the same type of work, except everything we do is to pretty much serve the American people and provide good data for the American people. That's like the difference, really, the main difference of working for a federal agency versus like a corporate company. So yeah, also if you're new here, I start almost every morning by creating a to-do list, which is essentially my plan of attack or goals for the day. I sign into work and then I look at my calendar, check my emails, and anything that's on my calendar, I make sure to jot it down. If I need to prepare for a meeting or something, I try to do that as well. Today I only have one scheduled meeting. Sometime impromptu meetings might come up, or I might have to create a meeting so that I can speak to someone if I have questions. So that's stuff that I will jot down. Today is kind of like a slow Monday morning. We're not currently in our production cycle, which we have 4 times a year because we work on a quarterly basis. Usually during the time of the quarter of production, I'm doing a lot of data analytics, analysis, and review, and I'm so stressed and it's so much. So if you're new here, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of context. But right now it's kind of like the slower development period of the quarter. So I'm currently working on a couple of projects and it's a little bit slower, a little bit more forgiving. So we all kind of like work on things that we still need to get done for our own development and for development for our agency. But it's not as stressful as production can be because there's a lot of due dates and deadlines and competing priorities during that time. So I pretty much planned my day out for today, and throughout the day I'll always like edit or add things that I need to do as well. But definitely, I've said this before, I'm sure, but my number one tip is to have a plan for the day, or like an outline even, and to make a to-do list, because crossing things off just feels so good and I really need that right now. And I'm gonna be giving you all like a little bit of a health update later, but that'll be probably during my lunch. So I'm gonna get to work and I will catch up with you all after. Also, I almost completely forgot, but my video is premiering right now, so I'll just have that like off to the side. But I only do that if I'm like having a very slow morning. Otherwise, I'll just kind of like let it play in the background, and then during my lunch I respond to all of your comments.
Don't know what to do, it's making me cry. Don't know what to feel, I don't understand why. I needed you, but I didn't know why. But now you're leaving.
So it's 9:45 and I have a meeting at 10 a.m. and I am the like note taker for this meeting that we have every week. Whew. Okay, that sound always gives me anxiety. It's just an email and not to me. Okay, to prepare for the meeting, I usually just open up the folder where I'm going to be saving the notes, and I have like a template for my notes so it doesn't take too much time. But I just open that up in preparation, add the correct dates, add the names of the attendees, and then if anyone's not in the meeting, I'll just take their name off of the list. So that's kind of like how I prepare for my meetings when I have to send out meeting notes. And I leave it open, make sure I save it to the document. Like I'll create a new file for the notes for that day, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do that real quick.
Not much better than before.
Okay, and now I need to go look for my headphones because I don't know where they are, and they're like these big beats, so I should be able to find them easily, but I can't find them anywhere, and I need to wear my headphones so that I can like hear everything that everyone's saying super easily. So be right back. So I found my headphones. Apparently they had fallen under my bed, but all is good now. I'm going to prepare for my meeting that starts in 5 minutes. It's now 9:55. Pro tip, before every meeting, I try to use the restroom because, especially when I have to take notes, I don't want to have to like leave or just miss anything, especially since meetings are only like 30 minutes to an hour anyway, you know?
Girl, I know I'm not much better than before.
I always like to test out my headphones to make sure I can hear everything clearly before my meeting starts, because I've had times where my headphones actually died and I didn't know that they weren't like charged, and I went into my meeting and then I couldn't hear anything, and like it was just an awkward time. So I'm not gonna do that again, and now I always try to check my headphones and everything prior to the meeting and make sure that I charge them often so that I can avoid that from happening again.
Trying to do the right thing. I play it back when it's over.
Hello, good morning. How are you? I'm doing great, thank you. Okay.
We could be back when it's over. The way you touch my shoulder, I wanna tell you, baby, what I'm thinking we could be. But girl, don't you tell me that you want me.
So I just finished sending out my meeting notes to my team, and it's 10:30. It was actually a pretty short meeting today. It didn't take too long, and after my meeting I just make sure to clean up my notes and then send it out to my team, and then if they have anything that they want to add, they can add it. I just make sure I turn on track changes so that we can keep track of who added what to the notes. So since that was the only meeting that I have today, I pretty much just have to go through my to-do list and get back to work. So another thing that I do as an economist in my current position is respond to data inquiries. So there is a group of us from my team who rotate which day we're kind of in charge of responding to data inquiries from researchers, and we help provide answers using our data, or really any data if we're able to, if there's like an easy answer to it. And there was someone who left a voicemail on Friday, and that was my day that I was assigned, so I kind of need to follow up with them. Before responding to any data inquiries, first I do my research on our website and try to find the answer. If I can't find the answer, I'll reach out to a senior analyst who has more experience, and once I find the answer to the inquiry, I will respond to the researcher who asked the question, and it will either be by email or by phone call depending on how they reached out to us. And this particular person reached out via phone, so I'm going to call them back. These ones sometimes give me a little bit of anxiety, but it's okay. It has to be done. So
Waking up feeling like it's gonna rain.
hi, I'm calling to speak with, this is Selena. I'm calling regarding an inquiry that you made on Friday. Are you able to go to our website right now? So I guess the first question is, it depends on, there's a section under publications that says apps and maps. And this is a really cool tool because any industry that you ever want to search, you can type into this search bar. Okay, awesome. Well, good luck with your research and have a great day.
If I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say, can't tell you.
So I just got off the call with the respondent, and I pretty much walked them through how to find the data that they were looking for on our website by year and by quarter. The reason that I like to do this when I have extra time is because my goal is to help the researchers so that they can know how to use our website and our tools, so that hopefully it will help them not only with their current research but also with their future research, which will lead to less questions down the road. So yeah, I just pretty much walked them through it, made sure they had no other questions, and then now because it was a phone call, in order to kind of have like a report of it, I'll just send an email to our team letting them know about the person that I spoke to, the question they had, and how I handled it, just to have it for our records in order to make sure that it's kind of shown that I responded to this person. And also, in case the same researcher calls back, we also have a record of our previous conversation, so it just kind of helps for future possible inquiries that might come in. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to send that email right now while it's fresh in my mind.
Maybe just hold me, just hold me. I'm coming.
So it's 11:15 a.m. It's not quite my lunch time yet, but my neck and back have really been hurting ever since I started working from home because I don't have the most ergonomic setup. So I'm trying to take like 5-minute breaks to do some stretching. So I need to do that right now because I feel very tense and tight and everything hurts from sitting all morning. So my new apartment, my bedroom is not really big enough to do all of my stretches like I used to do. So now I have to go into the living room and pull out a mat because it's all hardwood floor right now. So let's do that.
Lays beside me, I feel her breath. She whispers softly, never leave this bed. I don't wanna lose you or forget, 'cause this is more than a moment. I don't wanna be broken.
And back to work we go. I will make sure to check in with you all during my lunch. So before I officially go on my lunch, this is kind of like my check-in time where I check in on my to-do list, my work to-do list, and kind of see where I'm at and how much I've accomplished so that I can kind of mentally prepare for what I need to do in the afternoon. So I'm going to cross off of my to-do list the things that I already accomplished and start kind of planning what I want to add to my afternoon and evening to-do list.
Slowly, so slowly. And you ask if I'm always this lonely.
Okay, Okay, so it is 12 o'clock and I'm about to take my lunch. Realistically, during my lunch, I usually work on editing my next vlog, so I think I'm gonna do that. I just posted a vlog today. It premiered, as I showed you, I think, earlier in the video. And now what I usually do is make sure that I upload all of the footage and then start like the rough cut of editing. So I think I'm gonna do that. And I think it's important for me to share some of what I do for YouTube during my 9-to-5 workday videos or vlogs, because while my 9-to-5 job as an economist / analyst is my primary job and career at the moment, YouTube, I would say, is very much quickly becoming like my secondary career / job. It's definitely at least a part-time job. So I have to like find any moment that I have like a break between my 9-to-5 to work on YouTube, because it's definitely a very fulfilling job for me so far. I'm gonna be trying to share a little bit more about that during some of my work from home vlogs. I hope that you all don't mind that. If you enjoy it or want to know something specific, make sure to comment down below. Per usual, I'm going to keep it 100% with you all, and I know this is kind of random but also not, because as you may or may not know, I just moved into a new apartment and I'm like still figuring out my furniture and everything, and I got some cute new throws and pillows from Home Goods that I'm really excited about. I'm testing them out. I might return them for different ones, which is why I'm not really announcing it. But one of you did comment that I should mount my TV on this wall, which I wanted to do, and I thought that there was no stud in the middle for me to do it, but now I'm gonna use this stud finder again to see if there's a stud, because if there's a stud, y'all, I'm gonna mount this TV there and put the console under it, and I think it'll look much nicer and cleaner. So let's find out.
So come on, baby, hold me. Let me be the one.
Yay! Okay, so it turns out that there is a stud in the middle, and that means that I can mount my TV, and I'm so excited because I really wanted to get like an adjustable mount so that I could move the TV side to side depending on like where I'm sitting and stuff. And I'm so excited. That means I can go to Costco and pick out a mount, and I'm honestly probably gonna hire someone to do it because I don't want to mess it up, and like it's a rental that I live in, so the less holes the better. So better to hire someone to do it right the first time, because honestly I think I might make the hole in the wrong place and then have to do it again, and that could just be a whole mess. So around the time that I'm filming this vlog, I'm almost at 10K subscribers. So I posted a poll on my Instagram asking you all what type of gift card you would prefer receiving for the giveaway that I want to do once I reach 10,000 subscribers. And the majority of you are definitely voting for Amazon gift card or Target gift card. So I'm excited to do my first giveaway on here. It's honestly just a way to say thank you to you all for subscribing to my channel and supporting my channel, your comments, your likes, and just like talking and chatting with me every week. That honestly brings me so much joy when you all share your stories with me when it comes to your own careers or foods that you enjoy or where you come from. I just really enjoy getting to know you all. It feels so special that you would choose to stick around and support my channel and support me. So thank you all so much. Regardless of the giveaway, I just wanted to say thank you because I really truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I also posted with the same poll a area for you all to provide questions so that I could respond to them in a Q&A so that you can all get to know me more. Since there are quite a few new subscribers who have joined the fam here on YouTube, I wanted to give you all like an opportunity to just ask me anything so that you can get to know me at a more personal level versus just like an edited vlog that I create for you all. If there's any questions that maybe I didn't answer in any of my Q&As or anything else that you would like to know about me, make sure to leave it in the comments section below. With that said, it's 12:15 and I'm going to start editing. Usually when I start editing a vlog, like during my lunch or whatever, I will play YouTube in the background because I don't really need to like listen to the video the first time that I'm editing it through. And I currently am loving watching interior design design videos and vlogs. Let me look these up. I don't want to butcher them. So Arvin Olano. I also like watching Kiva Brent, her interior design. She has like a DIY YouTube channel and she has really great interior design, affordable selections and videos about that. So I love watching her videos, and then just a couple other interior designers on YouTube. It's been super helpful with like trying to figure out how to create a functional, minimalistic, and just watching their videos has been really useful for me when trying to figure out decor for my new apartment and really just trying to figure out my design style, which I'm still trying to figure out because yeah, I feel like it's ever changing. I definitely like neutrals and stuff like that, but anyway, so it's been super helpful. You should definitely check them out if you are apartment styling and into decor and all of that.
It's kinda crazy, the kinds of things life throws at you. I never knew I'd feel so safe in your arms. Now you're all I need. It wasn't long before I knew that I fell for you and you had my heart as fast as the seasons.
Okay, it's 1 o'clock and it's time to get back to work. So I'm going to try to create a little bit of a zen environment. I'm going to light up a candle and resume my work day, and I will check in with you all later.
My heart was stolen, parts of me that were broken, found love, and no amount of distance can change how I'm feeling, 'cause I know this is feeling. I'm so happy that you're nothing in this world can make me feel.
So real quick, a lot of you asked me how I stay productive during my workday, and productivity, especially working from home and during the whole like stay at home order and everything, was honestly pretty hard for me because I had no outlets. And I've found what helps me now is just kind of setting like a boundary or a goal, because truthfully your phone goes with you anywhere. Whether you work from home or whether you work at the office in a cubicle, you can easily still veer off and be on your phone. But if you set like a boundary or limitation, whatever that might be for you, for me, because my attention span is not the best at the moment, I set a goal to just like put my phone aside for 30 to 45 minutes, just like not check it, put it on do not disturb, and set that amount of time to just strictly work on work. And then I allow myself to check it, you know, respond to a text or whatever, and then again set another time frame of just focusing on my work that I need to accomplish. I think that's a very reasonable goal, because think about it. If we were in the office, you would constantly also have other interruptions, such as maybe a coworker stops by to say hello and you chat for 10-15 minutes. Maybe it turns into half an hour. I know that's happened to me back at the office before. Maybe you go on a bathroom break. Maybe you take a walking break. I think these are all very healthy things that need to be incorporated into the workday for our own mental health.
Love language is your time and attention. Won't you give some of it to me?
So the work that I'm currently doing right now is kind of like very monotonous, I guess, or just very repetitive, because I have to input this data that I can't really specify into an Excel sheet, and it's just like data entry right now. I don't usually do this, but again, I can't go into details. It's just something that I have to do right now, and it's very just repetitive and kind of boring. So I'm gonna take a little snack break, and with that, I'm gonna show you all the Built Bars that I got. So recently I tried Built Bars for the very first time because they were having a factory sale. So first Carter put it on her story, and I've seen her always raving about it. I've also seen some of my favorites like Lauren Doan raving about Built Bar, but I was a bit skeptical because, and I love them, don't get me wrong. And Jenna, she says she loves them too. So I was just like, okay, that was my final push to try Built Bars, because I was like, okay, all these vloggers that I love it. So there must be something going on here. So I decided to get Built Bars, and I got, the first one that I got was a salted caramel. It tastes pretty good, but it doesn't really taste like salted caramel, I'm not gonna lie. I also got the cookies and cream Built Bar, and I've tried both of these, and now I have like a bunch of these because I bought both of these boxes, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't see the hype about these Built Bars. Like, they're good. They're like, okay. They're way better than like Quest bars, because Quest bars are just like chewy and dreary. These are still very chewy, but in a very different way. They're more like marshmallowy when you bite into them. And like I said, I really wanted to just fall in love with these bars because they were recommended. Maybe it's the flavors I got too. Like, maybe I'll try one more time ordering the mint chocolate chip one. That one sounded really good, or like mint brownie, because Jenna made it sound so good. Kind of makes me want to try it. But I feel like I got some pretty safe flavors, you know? So maybe that's why they're okay, but we'll see. And I've tried them warmed up, so before you tell me to like warm it up in the microwave, I tried that. Again, wasn't overly impressed. Like, it was very soft and gooey, so I guess if you're into very chewy, gooey, like fudge brownies, like not even fudge brownies, but just fudge chocolate, then this is for you. But I guess I'm not super into that. I do love like the, if you can see, the very marshmallowy consistency. You see that? It's kind of like a Milky Way is what it reminds me of, but like really chewy. So I guess in the sense that like it's very marshmallowy and it doesn't taste super grainy like other protein bars, I think that's why people really like them. So I could see that. I guess for me, I'm just not super sold on like the flavor. Although this one, the cookies and cream one, I would say tastes better than the salted caramel one. I would definitely recommend to buy these when they're on sale, but I don't think I would pay full price for these. Don't come for me, that's just my opinion.
I think about you all the time, babe, 24/7. I wish that you could say the same, but it's not ever mutual. No, it's just the usual. I care too much, you don't care enough. I'm kinda used to it by now. I don't expect return. I willingly allow myself to give what I deserve, it's true. I give it all to you. You don't seem to care, and that's not fair. Wish I could tell how you feel instead of feeling ignored.
Alright y'all, I just signed out of work. I hope that you enjoyed today's work from home day in my life. It's such a beautiful day out. I think I'm gonna go sit by the pool after I sip on my grapefruit juice, which is honestly one of my favorite things to drink just at any point of the day. And I'm gonna relax and watch some YouTube videos and just do what I gotta do after work to wind down and enjoy the rest of the day. So I hope that you enjoyed today's work from home day in my life. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to leave a comment down below because I love chatting with you all in the comment section, and I do respond to all of my comments. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss a single video from me. And with that said, I will see you all in the next video.